How do I go about saying this? Well, if it wasn't obvious from last Friday, ice. Skip. If it wasn't obvious from last Friday when I wasn't streaming, I guess you could say I've been really busy. By that I mean as in, where do I begin? Plans I want to do, projects I want to do, and since I've been getting into Warhammer recently, painting I've been wanting to do have all been sidelined a lot due to the fact that work has been hell for me, trying to get it to just right. And speaking of getting it just right, I'm being a perfectionist here. Rule of thirds and everything because photography, but work has been getting kind of in the way of a lot of things, and I enjoy working at the place I work at. I mostly work in like a local store and everything, not like these mega like super retail places, but an actual kind of like mom and pop place, which I've been working at for almost 2 years. I want to say now. It's gotten to the point where we don't have that many people on right now, and I've been kind of stressing out in the past 2 weeks or so, trying to keep up with it, and trying to do the streams and everything. I feel I'm stressing myself even more trying to get out there and stream for you guys and everything. I really want to keep going, but I've kind of lost the passion to try and keep going with it. I took way too long on playing Yakuza Kiwami because I want to do all the side content, and I feel I flubbed up the whole process in doing that. And I feel with the highlights and everything that I had, that's up with Omega, it doesn't feel like I bore much into who I am with it, or I guess rather how I want to execute it. I honestly kind of feel like I should just stop streaming for a bit. By that I mean as in a long hiatus for it. I don't know exactly how long, but I feel it needs to be a long while before I get back into it. Honestly, having this as like my avatar and everything with how buggy it can be in the program I use to display on stream, and I mean, you can kind of see it right here, with how VR chat is and everything. These VR models are scuffed as fuck when it comes to looking nice, and at some point I feel I want to try and get like a better look and everything for it, which also brings me into the next thing. With the whole streaming thing going down, I feel I kind of want to focus on stuff that doesn't restrict me to doing daily stream content. I kind of want to get back into that creative mindset when I have more free time at work. And it's gonna be a while before I can get that free slot with how many people we've had drop out. I do want to focus on the job so that way it looks good for me in the future. I want to try and build a future, but the streaming for me is not working. I'll just flat out say it's not working. I'm horrible at putting myself out there, social wise. I mean, hell, even making this video right now finally, after God knows how many distractions I did to myself, how long it took me to actually get this all properly in. If I had more time and I could put more passion into it as like a hobby, sure, but at this point it's not a hobby, it's more like a chore. And I would honestly want to try and focus towards more video creation than trying to do live stream stuff. Trying to even have the same energy I normally have, my bubbly personality and everything, my go-to attitude, most of that all gets spent at my job, which whenever, I try and help my customers, I put all my effort into. And I'm not putting the effort into you guys when I do my streams. At this point, I'm probably rambling more than I should be, and I'm probably going to be jump cutting out a lot. Well, I'm going to be cutting this out a lot. Like most of the fluff I'm talking about here. I do want to get it straightforward. It's hard to try and do anything passionate towards any hobbies I want to do without thinking tomorrow's the next day at work. Tomorrow I can actually rest and do stuff. and then I completely sideline any side projects that I had planned for or I want to try to focus on. So, I guess big TLDR, streaming is being indefinite stop, and I might be focusing on trying new videos, but at this point, I don't know. And I actually don't know what the future will hold for me for doing any of these. It's really a kind of dark zone for me. If you guys still want to kind of hold around and stuff, I do still have the old VODs from when I streamed and everything. I have another channel and everything. It's like I don't know, I'll put it right here. I'll put the thing in the corner. I forget where it is. I guess if I in that case, if I don't see you guys ever again, just have a good morning, good afternoon, evening, and good night. Thank you guys so much for everything.